Wana basho nanda may maganadok, ishkate makasan kwandi shikaz mondo dem, bikajonan and dunjaba, Udawadami Odo and Nishnabi Kwandao, Niswi Medewin. Oh, I'd like to welcome you here to this territory, the Kedronan territory. It's the capital of the Three Fires Confederacy, made up of the Budawatami, the Odawa, and the Ojibwe, Anishinaabe. Oh, just like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today on this most wonderful occasion. The time when some of the individuals who have worked very hard to get to this place are going to graduate and move on into the future. And with that, I would like to say, always keep your dreams alive. It's good to dream. You made it here, and just follow those dreams wherever they lead you. So I would like you to take a few moments to center yourself and ground yourself so that we can be at one with the Creator of all that is, the way you understand that. So take these few moments and take a few breaths. That is, breathe in through your nose, you hold it, and you blow it out. Do it again, breathe in, you're holding it, and blow it out. So I'll say this prayer. Abba Shumashomas, Ishkute Makasan Kwandis Nakaz Mondo Dem, Bakajanon Dunjaba, Udawadami Odo and Nishnabi Kwandao, Niswi Medewin. Chimigwachkajemnado for this most beautiful day, for this most wonderful life. Chimigwach for all that you have provided for us, from the sky world to the earth plane to the underground. For all of those Nokamasug and Mishomsug, those ones who have passed on, that walked on this land before us, I say Chimigwach to you. Chimigwach for the help they give us each and every day. Chimigwach for the sky and the sun, the moon at night, the stars in the heavens. I say Chimigwach to you. Chimigwach for taking the time to look this way so kindly with us. Chimigwach for the four colors of man, the yellow, the red, the black, and the white. Say Chimigwach to you for all of those directions, all those ones who have come here to live on your creation. I say Chimigwach to you. Chimigwach for our Earth Mother, Shkagamakwa, who is the one that provides the water we drink, the food we eat, and the air we breathe. I say Chimigwach to you for her. Chimigwach for all the sky world and all the thunder beings that are sitting over there, watching over us today. Chimigwach for all things, all colors of man, all things that are here. I say Chimigwach. Chimigwach for the animals, the four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones that fly in the air, things that crawl on the earth, things that swim in the water. Chimigwach for all the plant life, the trees, the plants, the medicines, the herbs, the fruits and the vegetables. They're all here, so we can be at one with them at this time. I say Chimigwach for all of the songs and the ceremonies and all of the spiritual leaders that are across the land that help us and guide us in our direction that we're going. I say Chimigwach to you. Chimigwach for the birds, the animals, all of those things, the songs that they are singing for you right now. Say Chimigwach for that. Chimigwach, Chimigwach, Chimigwach. Take care of us and watch over us and keep us safe. Help us to understand who we are as people, humankind, because we are the last ones. We are the youngest that have come here to this creation. So guide us and help us do the work that we need to do for you, Gajemnado. Chimigwach for all the people who have come here this day, and watch over them and keep them safe from the inside out and the outside in. Help them be grounded into the earth, into who they are, their identity, and watch over them and keep them safe. I say Chimigwach to you, Nikanagana, all my relations. Aho. Bamampi minwa. Aho.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us online for this extraordinary celebration of the class of 2021. Over the next hour, you will be guests to one of the University of Windsor's most valuable traditions, graduation. Our ceremony will begin with the singing of our national anthem, followed by the reflection. Our Chancellor, Dr. Jo Haddad, and our President and Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Rob Gordon, will address the graduating class. We've also invited a graduating student to provide congratulatory remarks. It will then be time for the most essential part of the ceremony, reading the graduating class names and the conferral of the degrees by the University Chancellor.
Thank you to Elder Kiknazwe from the Bikezawanang territories, also known as the Walpole Island First Nation, and an elder in residence within the Faculty of Law for sharing your words of welcome with us today. I want to take this moment to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territories of the Three Fires Confederacy of First Nations, comprised of the Odawa, the Ojibwa, and the Potawatomi. And I remind everyone that there are very few places on this earth where others have not walked before us and called it home. I now call upon Lorraine Grondin, Acting Registrar, who will deliver the reflection.
This day marks a new beginning, particularly for those about to celebrate their graduation. It only fits that we come together to recognize your achievements and commemorate your success as you continue to your lifelong quest for knowledge and excellence. I ask that you take a moment to reflect on those who guided you along your path of learning, to appreciate our families, our teachers, our peers, the world in which we live, and all that inspires us. Please join me in a moment of silence to reflect.
Dear graduates, family and friends, and faculty, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our virtual convocation. We've come together today to celebrate the extraordinary achievements of the class of 2021, a remarkable and unforgettable year. Our graduates have been on a journey like no other. Determined to complete your studies under the most challenging of circumstances, prepared for a world who needs your wisdom and skills, your courage and resilience, your energy and your kindness. The days ahead are full of hope as we work together to build a safer, more equitable and prosperous world. The University of Windsor has provided you with the tools to embrace the challenges that lie ahead with confidence. The investments you have made in yourself, the relationships you have built, and the experiences you have embraced are important steps towards a promising and hopeful future. I have heard from some of you that there is an element of fear as you embark on your careers or the next phase of your education in a world that has been turned upside down. The inspiring Maya Angelou said that hope and fear cannot occupy the same space at the same time. invite one to stay. Hope helps us dream, to envision our lives and the narrative we want for ourselves. Hope helps us to see the opportunities among the challenges. It can drive our creativity and innovation. I invite you to choose hope. The best way to find ourselves is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. There is no such thing as a small act of kindness, as kindness can change the world and have a lasting impact on others. Whatever the next stage of your life will be, find a cause or something that you can invest your energy in and be passionate about. No doubt you will find good people to work with, people you will inspire and who will inspire you. Kindness can be transformative, both as a volunteer and in business. Kindness builds loyalty and trust and rebounds, giving so much back to you in return. I invite you to choose kindness. As you continue to work toward your greatness, surround yourself with people who will enable your potential, who will broaden your perspective and offer you critical and constructive feedback. People who will infuse your passion, no matter what the cause, who see your potential, even when you may not. Courage will build your character and enlightenment. As a young nurse, it was the words of a young hospitalized child who before heart surgery said, "Don't cry, Mommy, it will be okay." Those words left me frozen in my footsteps, overcome with emotion and never clearer that I was doing the work I was meant to do. As a pediatric ICU nurse, every day is a challenge and yet an incredible privilege to work with children who are so vulnerable, yet so resilient. Their families so dependent on you to do your very best work, who put their faith and trust in you. Courage comes in all shapes and sizes, as the pandemic has shown us all too well. You can count on the need to be courageous as you take on new challenges, step out of your comfort zone, and embrace change. Courage will enable you to grow in ways that you can't imagine today. Choose courage. To our graduates, you have inspired all of us with your determination and perseverance. My heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Please remember to take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and have fun along the way. The entire University of Windsor community shares in the pride of your family and friends. Go forth and celebrate safely.
Thank you, Chancellor Haddad. I'd like to welcome all of you who are joining us today for the University of Windsor's virtual spring convocation. This is really an important moment for our university, and we are all thrilled that you are with us today. This year, families and graduates are joining us from just around the corner and from around the world, and it's truly a privilege to welcome everyone.
Board of Governors medals are awarded to the graduating undergraduate students who have achieved the highest academic standing in the faculty. Education. Graduating with a Bachelor of Education, Lakeisha K. Pauline Romani.
On behalf of the faculty, instructors, staff, and administration in the Faculty of Education at the University of Windsor, it is my privilege and honor to extend heartfelt congratulations to you today, class of 2021. As a member of the graduating class of 2021, you have joined thousands of outstanding University of Windsor Faculty of Education alumni worldwide who represent the very best of our collective achievements as teachers and learners. As you begin the next stage of your journey as a graduate of the Faculty of Education in a socio-political context fraught with difficulties that are in dire need of educational intervention, may we ask that you take up the challenge to make a much-needed difference in the world. Consider, for example, how the knowledge and experience wrapped up with your new educational credentials might contribute to righting the wrongs of racism, or the wrongs of gender discrimination, sexual assault, and violence against women, or the wrongs of poverty, especially as this relates to refugee and immigrant school children, or the wrongs of environmental destruction and degradation, or the many wrongs that exist in everyday injustices attached to ability, health, sexuality, and gender identity. As a Faculty of Education graduate from the University of Windsor, you are now invested with the impressive responsibility as educator to change the conditions of knowledge production so that none can find easy sanctuary in ignorance. Early in the 20th century, African-American educator, journalist, and civil rights leader Ida B. Wells Barnett wrote that the way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them. With your diploma or degree in hand, we now look to you to carry the torch by reaffirming your commitments to justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, and by shining educated and evidence-based truth upon the planet's many wrongs. There's no specific blueprint for this work. It can take place in the classrooms, in libraries, in corporate boardrooms, on playing fields, online, in sweat lodges, or in the streets. You can do it by generating new knowledge, by unsettling old practices, by shaping new directions in research, by enhancing your professional practice, or by brokering diverse partnerships with individuals and communities, locally, nationally, or internationally. And, as Indigenous scholar Joanne Archibald might say, by listening in such a way so as to fill your heart, not only your ears. Whatever particular path you take, to quote Ruth Bader Ginsburg, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Ultimately, as a degree-holding educator, you are entrusted with the collaborative job of enabling a better and brighter life for children, youth, and adult learners in diverse educational contexts, a life in which each can bring to actualization the dreams that they decide for themselves. Fulfilling this responsibility will require much from you, a great deal of courage, humility, empathy, hard work, and a deep understanding, as Malcolm X wrote, that truth is on the side of the oppressed. I am confident that in working to right such wrongs as these, you will find yourself moved beyond the bland routines of life toward a critical awareness of present conditions, toward an amplified understanding of ethical relationality and agency, and toward an even larger sense of moral duty to shine truth upon this problematic and promising planet that we are obliged to share with one another. In other words, the rewards for your efforts will be a kind of awakening or liberation of your own, and this may, in the long run, be even more valuable than the well-earned parchment that you have virtually received today. Congratulations to you all, and shine brightly, class of 2021.
To the master's and doctoral graduates of the class of 2021, congratulations from the Faculty of Graduate Studies on this proud and special day. As you celebrate with your family and friends, reflect on all that you have accomplished. Your investment in a graduate education is a true investment in your future. 1 year ago, when you were transitioning into the final year of your program, no one anticipated that you would finish your degree remotely through online technologies. This required resourcefulness on your part and on the part of your program and research supervisors. Everyone successfully rose to this challenge, and today you are a proud graduate with new skills and an appreciation for the impact of change on the education and research environments. Your resiliency, adaptability, and compassion will position you well for a changing and evolving job market. As you move forward, share all the knowledge you have gained and the lessons you have learned. Be confident in your skills and competencies, and remember that life is a journey to be lived fully. As alumni, you are joining a global network of support, and we look forward to hearing about and celebrating your future successes. Today, I celebrate with you from a distance as I watch each convocation ceremony, applauding loudly as you cross the stage. Heartfelt wishes for a bright and successful future.
We did it, teacher candidates. Today we celebrate our hard work and all of our accomplishments. When we first applied to the program, not one of us imagined that our time at the Faculty of Education would have happened this way. This past year, we were not able to gather in room 1101, study together in the resource room, or go for lunch at Mar Nostrum. However, that did not stop us from making the most out of an unprecedented situation. We still gathered virtually for class, completed countless group projects, held study sessions together, volunteered, attended various workshops and events held by the Education Society and the university, and most importantly, we still did it all together. Throughout this program, we've had to be creative and innovative. We always had to think outside of the box, improve on our practice, and work together to find creative solutions. We have also become experts in time management. Whether we were taking many classes at the same time or teaching various subjects on placement, we had to utilize our planning, organization, and efficiency skills, all of which will be useful tools as we move to the next chapter of our lives. We've had to adapt now more than ever, and though doing so may not have always been easy, it has been an opportunity for growth and improvement. It is by no mere accident or coincidence that all of these remarkable things have happened this year. It has been the result of our ambition to do our personal best, to persist and persevere, to work as individuals and also as a team. I acknowledge that we did not do it alone. We have much to be thankful for. Thank you to the professors, administrators, and staff at the Faculty of Education for their continuous commitment to student learning, even in the most unusual of times. Thank you also to the friends and family that have helped us along the way. With that support, we are prepared to move on and to take on whatever challenges come next in our lives. I am confident that each of us will go on to do incredible things. Whether you're starting your career as a teacher, pursuing further education, going abroad, or taking a different path, I know that you will be successful and have a positive impact in the world. I would finally like to congratulate everyone on the amazing accomplishment we have all achieved. It is disappointing that we are not able to celebrate together in a normal fashion. However, the happiness and joy still remain vibrant. Congratulations again, class of 2021.
Dear respected graduates, graduating class, and the UWindsor community, I would first like to acknowledge that I am addressing you from the traditional territories of the Three Fires Confederacy of the First Nation, the Ojibwa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi. My name is Said Ali Nasir Zedi, a proud graduate and researcher of the University of Windsor. As we walk into this uncertain world, Shakespeare has rightly said, "I will not lend thee a penny. Why then the world's mine oyster, which I with sword will open." I truly believe with your degrees and certificates in your hands, the world is indeed your oyster. You should conquer this world with your pen as your sword. You're energetic, young, and well-linked and well-educated, and you will certainly succeed in your lives because you have been generously well-equipped with the required technological tools, creativity, and social justice by the able Faculty of Education professor during your sojourn here at the University of Windsor. This is a crazy age of Nina's Shake deep fakes and info clips, and Timothy's may risk adverse. Think of the children argumentation. Are we as graduates living the four horsemen of the apocalypse? How will our world look post-pandemic? It is up to us as professionals, as educators, as human beings to aid in the shaping of this future. And no other class has been tasked with this new world and all its needs. It is one of the most important obligations put on the graduating class of 2021 that we have to act in favor of those who need our help, in favor of those seeking our kind looks and compassionate smiles. We are the catalyst for change, change for the better. Let me sum it up. To those that much has been given, much is expected. Much is expected of us, a great responsibility to serve and recreate this world. Go forth and act. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you very much.
Madam Chancellor, I now present to you the candidates from the Faculty of Education.
Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Studies, Lisa Endersby. Nicole Elizabeth Lee. Master of Education, Miriam Ahmad. Sarah Mohammed Al-Shoaibi. Carson Babbage, Antoinette Marie Bertucci, Yichen Tsai, Zhiyu Chen, Jinghan Kong, Holly Lauren Desmarais, Fatima Faki, Chu Qi Fang, Ning Fu, Diandia Hao, Yachong Hu, Rongyi Huang, Sajjad Ismail, Brianna Louise Jensel, Weinan Jin, Nuru Nuhar Laboni, Shu Li, Xiaoxin Li, Xinrui Li, Yongning Lin, Qing Liu, Ruijun Liu, Xinyu Liu, Hailun Ma, Gwyneth MacNeil, Meiwa Mack, Natalie R. Moyo, Jiting Yu, Carla Antoinetta Papa, Divina Persad, Jillian Rose Pizzo, Philip William Robson, Brianna Rolls, Aaron Semes, Tracy Jingli Shi, Bethel Solomon, Yantong Sun, Nicholas Adam Swiatashik, Elizabeth Grace Vaughn, Chung Wang, Hao Wu, Xiaofei Shu, Yibo Yang, Yutong Yang, Pei Wenye, Ming Zhang, Shu Zhang, Yumo Zhang, Shibei Zhu, Bachelor of Education, Ki Sop An, Reem Al-Abbas, Lauren Christina Alexander, Andrew Undery, Jordan Philip Arsenault, Sebastian Charles Michael Bachmeyer, Rachel Amber Barrett, Haley Nicole Bartlett, Laura Anna Battisti, Craig Russell Baudouin, Christian Albert Béchard, Stephanie Amber Belanze, Lauren Kate Lynn Benz, Karen Bernal, Max Alexander Betteridge, Kritika Bhatia, Loyal Stephen Bigjohn, Troy Patrick Biskey, Sarah Black, Christine Alexandra Boileau, Kelly Brady, Malcolm Brown, Jessie Elizabeth Brush, Kathleen Bryan, Amanda Rachel Jean Buchenauer, Alexandra Marie Bujea, Sarah Marie Burton, Samantha Calvaruso, Antonella Caro, Jacqueline Louise Cassidy, William Craig Charteris, Sahar Chadid, Ian Joseph Comiskey, Julia Francesca Conflitti, Silvio Conti, Sarah Elizabeth Kopp, Lindsay Marie Couture, Rachel Eileen Cowell, Emily Catano de Silva, Samantha Janice David, Valentina Dawad, Samantha Maria Decken, Bora Demiri, Diana Rose DeSantis, Jean Gabrielle Dabian, Alexander Gaspare de Simone, Philip David DiCarlo, Serena Maria Di Giovanni, Vittoria Di Paola, Antonio Christopher DeVito, Emily Catherine DiCarlo, Daniel Michael DeGrandi, Christina Diana Dimitrievich, Moral Divangahi, Fernando Anthony Doria, Nathan Isaac Ducharme, Fatih Durmus, Julia Rosemary Egan, Megan Sarah Elliott, Hannah Marie Andre, Sarah Shukri Ezwawi, Lujain Abdallah Faraj, Krista Leanne Filipowitz, Erin Rose Finley, Sean Robert Florence, Hope Jacqueline Foreman, Stephanie Adriana Frowley, Brooke Elizabeth Fjorth, Thomas Murray Garrick, Venanzio Giuseppe Jeremiah, Siruta Enyu Jesse, Anmol Kaur Gill, Christy Gill, Catherine Margaret Golden, Braden William Benjamin Gregory, Rebecca Lynn Harrison, James Robert Hebblethwaite, Sydney Ariel Hector, Christy Lee Hedge, Michael Daly Hendrick, Jennifer Lynn Hillier, Mackenzie Leanne Hills, James Mackenzie Adams Hoekstra, Candice Michelle Horseman, Gabriella Jane Howes, Alexandra Ristoff, Philip Ronald Hubbard, Muzamil Iftikhar, Saraya S. Igram, Nicholas Ioannidis, Sarah Elizabeth Jacques, Ravina Janda, Callie Mae Johnston, Daria Keane, Kirandeep Clare, Mike John Crack, Zoe Kurtzakis, Marisa Marie Teresa Lino, Ashley Nadine Lamont, Kevin Stephen Lamplug, Jessica Lynn Landgraf, Brooke Brianne Lozan, Colin Christopher Lozan, Rebecca Dawn Lefebvre, Jonathan Lee, Rami Lauren Lakino, Lauren Elizabeth Luxton, Victoria Marie Catherine McCara, Shaylin Christina McIsaac, Lauren Ashley McTavish, Jason M. Masonville, Julia Marizita, Joral Luke Marcella, Alana Taylor Martin, Jenna Angelica Masadi Gibb, Christina Ann Massey, Sarah Madison McLeod, Corey Richard McGinnis, Nicole Alexandria Mendez, Alexandria Elaine Mertz, Jennifer Sue Mitri, Muhammad Amir Mondal, Christina Michelle Monteleone, Caitlin Stephanie Moore, Jacqueline Amanda Rose Morrison, Mawish Munir, Brendan Thomas Nantes, Samarveer Singh Nanyuan, Chow Pham Tran Nguyen, Kathleen Nguyen, Katrina Marie Nordine, Joshua Martin Oliveira, Jeremy Orton, Jasmine Faye Party, Alexander Richard Patterson, Joni Rochelle Phillips, Ashley Nicole Pinsonneau, Daniel Gordon Porteous, Joshua Thomas Puelit, Jillianne Rose Quennell, Michaela May Rao, Amy Christine Rawlings, Scott Robert Redshaw, Jocelyn Ann Renault, Lindsay Melissa Renault, Marcus Friedrich Richter, Julia Marika Rostowska, Stephen Ristovsky, Jessica Ann Roberts, Jenna Alexis Rochelot, Madison Rollison, Lakeisha K. Pauline Romani, Brianna Lynn Rowley, Stephen Campbell Russo, Rebecca Elizabeth Ann Ryan, Zachary Austin Rybansky, Andrew George Samila, Aaliyah Ray Sawilla, Julia Marie Scanlon, Anita Patricia Schafsma, Madeline Scott, Nicholas John Segan, Chantal Selly, Laura Lucille Joyce Small, Connor Joseph Smith, Delia Susi, Samantha Michelle Sperduti, Kyle James St. Antoine, Lauren Michelina St. Denis, Kylie Ann Stewart, Dana Rebecca Stone, Sumaya Bibi Bushru Sudali, Alexandria Rose Shus, Deepika Tanotra, Nicholas Telford, Josiah Brendan Thompson, Austin Joseph Thornton, Jordan Matthew Thrasher, Nanette Tomasian, Sydney Morand Toole, Giancarlo Tosti, Joshua Anthony Trocchi, Angelica Justina Turlik, Nancy Ulichny, Daniela Rihanna Valenti, Derek Robert Van Nieuwenheinz, Courtney Jane Vogel, Jarrett Waite, Evan Charlotte Walls, Taryn Whited, Lindsay Jewel Williams, Brian Christian Wohlers, Rachel Ann Wolfs, Cherry Wong, Haley Alicia Mary Wright, Adam Wysokinski, Jessica Alexandra Yasiak, Sharuk Zaki, Sophia Teresa Zambito, Marco Zubak. Concurrent Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education Honors French Studies, Bachelor of Education.
Amy Natashak.
Concurrent Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education General English Language and Literature, Bachelor of Education.
Jessica Joy Brannan. Samantha Gaudette. Sandra Hanna. Cale Christian Herman. Christine Stephanie Iwachu. Adriana Adele Pizzo, with distinction.
Concurrent Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education General French Studies, Bachelor of Education.
Brooklyn Sarkis. Kirsty Ryan Wilson.
Concurrent Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education General History, Bachelor of Education.
Benson T. Schroeder.
Concurrent Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education General Psychology, Bachelor of Education.
Caslin Christina Brunick, with distinction. Rebecca Ann Campoli, with distinction. Sarah Ann Columbus. Raneem Nidal El Saba, with distinction. Carly Margaret Elder. Alexandria Falsetta. Teresa Rose Fountain. Jessica Marie Guthrie. Sarah Eileen Henderson, with distinction. Georgie Isa. Sarah Maureen Johnson, with distinction. Claudia Patricia Kowalczyk. McKenna Ray Kraus. Megan Mary Beth Kulik. Madeline LaHoo. Cassandra Jane Mary Lucier, with distinction. Olivia Lynn Martin, with distinction. Megan Elizabeth McInnes. Maria Rosa Michelli, with distinction. Jacqueline Michelle Munoz Montgomery. Jessica Dawn Priestley, Lauren Alicia Ranewski, with distinction. Hannah Renee Stewart, Nicole Marie June Trottishow, Amanda Nicole Woodrow, with distinction.
Concurrent Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Education General Science, Bachelor of Education, Olivia Ann Coretta, Kaylee Joy Martin, with distinction. Madeline Ann Pearson.
Madam Chancellor, we would ask you to confer on the foregoing candidates whose names have been approved by the Senate the degrees, certificates, and diplomas to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the Province of Ontario and in accordance with the recommendations of the Senate of the University of Windsor, I confer upon these candidates the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
Congratulations, class of 2021. On behalf of the University of Windsor Alumni Association, I'm proud to be offering you this virtual greeting. I'm Ken Alexander, current president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. When you started your studies at the University of Windsor, you surely could not have imagined experiencing Convocation in a virtual format. We are living in new and constantly changing times. You are now the leaders who will help all of us navigate those changes in the coming years. Many people will have advice to share with you at this time in your life. Listen, but chart your own course. My advice, do something every day that's important to you. As Steve Jobs said in his famous commencement speech in 2005 to Stanford grads, the only way to do great work is to do what you love. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. You already have the support of 150,000 UWindsor alumni who've graduated before you. Our alumni are doing amazing things around the globe, and now you will carry on this tradition of greatness. Best wishes to you on this very special occasion as you realize the results of your years of hard work. Enjoy it. You've earned it. Remember to keep the Alumni Association updated on all the wonderful things you'll do so we can share in your great successes. Welcome to the University of Windsor Alumni Association family.
On behalf of the entire University of Windsor, I would like to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all of you on the significance of your achievements. And as we celebrate the University of Windsor's class of 2021, we will be officially recognizing the remarkable accomplishments of over 4,400 of our students. I want to first recognize and celebrate the determination, persistence, and dedication you have shown in successfully pursuing your education during these challenging and unprecedented times. I know that your families, your peers, your professors, and other staff at the university have also helped to make this possible. And I could not be more proud of the resilience, teamwork, ingenuity, and grit that all of you have collectively shown. I continue to be humbled by your commitment to each other and to the community that are such hallmarks of this institution. In addition to the challenges of your academic programs, so many of you have engaged in research and services aimed at supporting those around you, and this spirit of generosity makes us all so much stronger together. Graduates, this is one of many milestones you will pass on your lifelong journey, and we are glad to be here to share it with you. All of us who have had the privilege to obtain a university degree remember this day in different ways, sometimes with relief, but always with pride, and nearly always as a turning point. From here, perhaps the next steps will be further study, new employment opportunities, or other new beginnings in new places. No matter your path, remember that you will always be part of this university's past, present, and future. You are ready for what's to come, no matter what. Through your years here, you have built and honed the skills, knowledge, and determination to achieve things you haven't even imagined yet. You will always be part of the Lancer family. I encourage you to get involved with the Alumni Association, a connection to nearly 150,000 alumni around the world. Parents and other family and friends of our graduates, your commitment and continued support have helped to make everything that we celebrate today possible. I know how much pride you all share in your graduates' accomplishments, and I want to personally thank you. Today is also very much your day. Over the past year, we have all thought a great deal about the future in ways that we don't normally have to, about how to plan for the uncertainty around us, what it will be like after we are vaccinated, when we can all fully return to our face-to-face lives, and how these unusual times will shape what comes next. I think it's important, though, to draw from these times a message of hope in the tangible proof that we can adapt and change and help each other in order to succeed. That we can envision and enact solutions to the challenges that come our way, large and small, and that these solutions can be the basis of true progress. The future really is yours to shape. Change is yours to make. Be bold and be kind. And remember that all of us at the University of Windsor will have you in our thoughts in the days, months, and years ahead. In one simple word, congratulations. Stay safe and stay well. Today is your day. Enjoy it.
I now declare the 115th Convocation of the University of Windsor closed.